And welcome, it's a perfect night for football here in southern Spain at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Sevilla taking on Chelsea.
Thank you, Derek. Hello, everybody. Well, there's been a lot of pressure on these Chelsea players after their opening game in the Champions League. Every one of those players will feel the pressure now, not only from the club officials, coaches, but also the fans. They need to do better.
The lineup for Sevilla. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield. The back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kurt Zouma plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Youssef En-Nesyri. Well, many have remarked upon the hosts and their preferred style, which is one of high pressing and trying to get the ball back quickly. Lee, do you expect to see more of that in this game?
Yes, Derek, high pressing is their game, but there is a risk attached to it. If the opposition break through that press early on, you can be left vulnerable at the back.
Werner. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League, he's in with a chance. Played towards the back post. Can they slot it home? Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Now he must favour the cross. Haaland. Rice with it. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Gomez. Fernando. Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic. Torres. They couldn't maintain possession. Werner. Can't miss, surely. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And the timing to get this spot on. Yes, it needs a bit of luck, but boy, does it need skill as well. It's a brilliant goal. Well, I think the coach can feel the game slipping away here. He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
One 0 then.
Gol para los Blues. Con el 26, Rice.
Youssef En-Nesyri. And given away. Chilwell. Conte. Now Haaland. There to take it away. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oh, they've lost it. Haaland. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Well read to put an end to that attack. Lucas Ocampos. And there to intervene. Timo Werner. Rice with it. N'Golo Conte. James. Havertz. Promising pass. Werner. Crossed into the penalty area. Attending to his defensive chores. Koundé. And now En-Nesyri. Torres. Jules Koundé on the ball. And that pass could be troublesome. Will he find the net? And throwing himself at the ball. He's driven in the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Kurt Zouma. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, I think the players realise what they owe this coach. Lovely sight to see them celebrating with him. Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, a second goal for them here.
Gol para los Blues. Con el 15, Zouma.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Gomez. Rakitic on the ball. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Lee.
Yeah, well, the stats don't lie. Not enough has been done by the team, and he has to take some of the blame for that. Too easy to mark would suggest to me he needs to run around a little bit more. It's not rocket science, Derek.
Well, off and running again, and it was a sublime performance by Chelsea in the first half. Let's see how the second half plays out. Azpilicueta. This is Thiago Silva. Conte. And winning it back. Diego Carlos. There has been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Lee.
Well, in the autumn of his career, now it's a nice little move for him. He'll do well at the club. He's a top pro.
Being pressed and pressed high. Giving the ball away. Chance to make a game of it here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Youssef En-Nesyri. Rakitic. Koundé. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Diego Carlos. Here's Fernando. Good tackle taken away. Half an hour remaining then. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. A real opening now. Well, he really read that brilliantly. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV Live. It's Sevilla facing Rennes.
Well, a super atmosphere of cup football rarely lets you down. Exciting game that'll be, I'm sure, Derek.
And they're making a change. Fernando. And now En-Nesyri. Fernando. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Good defending. This looks threatening, and they could do damage. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Sale de la cancha con el 21 Oliver Torres. Entrará en la cancha con el 7 Suso.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Brentford.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek. And
he's in here. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Well, the ball is moving again, and there's no getting away from it. Chelsea are really in the mood here. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Jesus Navas. Here's Marcos Acuna. Fernando. Read it magnificently and intercepted. There's a slide rule pass. Can he keep his composure? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when he's hit that hard.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Con el 9, Haaland. Un cambio para el Chelsea, sale uno y entra otro jugador.
Koundé.
A descansar a la banda.
Fernando.
Con el 28.
Youssef En-Nesyri.
Entrará en su lugar con el 2, Rudiger.
Here's Fernando. What can they do from here? Fernando. And now En-Nesyri. Here's Fernando. Suso with it. It looks promising. Timo Werner. There's the final whistle, a vital 3 points. They've made amends, Lee, for what happened on the previous match day.
Well, after the first game, you had to wonder what side we're going to see today. But what a turnaround, Derek. Really professional performance. Thought they dictated the tempo for most parts. And if they can back that up next time out, they should be in a really good position.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.